you absolutely can be getting results on Dirty Carnivore, 100%. But I'm a coach, and I get the messages every single day of people who are stalled and are not getting results on all sorts of things, like their histamine reactions, their autoimmune symptoms, their hormone imbalance, their insulin sensitivity or resistance, really. All of these things, their cravings, their leptin and ghrelin are totally off. So you can get great results, because essentially when you're doing Dirty Carnivore, whether that means to you that you're including dairy or you're including plants and fruits and you're more animal-based, you're going to a whole foods diet, and that 150% is going to get your results. And I'm really happy for you on that. But it doesn't take away from the fact that carnivore is an elimination diet. So you are not carnivore if you are including all of the other things. And believe me, it hurts my soul to say that, because in my first year on carnivore, I was pissed when I came across the carnivore police here that were like, that's not carnivore, that's not carnivore, until I finally did the elimination piece of carnivore, and I was like, oh shit, I get it. So please know that I am saying this with zero judgment. I'm just clarifying for the people who think that they're doing carnivore completely, but they're not, that going all in on carnivore, which I call strict carnivore, some people don't, they just call it doing carnivore the right way. Strict carnivore to me is meats, fish, eggs, if you can tolerate them, and hard cheeses as a condiment, not as a full part of your meal. And when you do those things, and you do it well, and you truly eliminate all the trigger foods for your system, then you have the right to be able to add things in slowly and see how your body is feeling. And I'll tell you that I had a major reaction to onions. Never knew that onions were a problem for me. And by the way, sometimes you reintroduce foods back in that you know bothered you, and you're totally fine because you've healed the gaps in your gut and your body's doing great. I had those cheesy onion chips that people are making all over this app, and I had a major inflammation response to it. Like, it was really hard to sleep that night, and I'm just way more sensitive to it. But my only point is that if you think you're carnivoring and you're coming to me and saying that carnivore is not working for me, I'm going to put the mirror up and say, please do the carnivore diet completely, and then you can decide later to add things back in, which I do, by the way. I love pickles so much. I love mustard. I love, what else do I add? Not really all that much anymore, actually. I used to add vinegar to things, but I don't even really do that. So those things that add a little bit of a bite to my meal and break up the monotony of eating meats and fish and all those things and fats, I love that tartness. And I'm always going to include, and I do eat cucumbers every once in a while, which is essentially pickles. So, I can say that I'm still carnivore because I literally do carnivore 99.9%, and I have a couple of those things that I've added in that are non-reactive for me, but I've done the full carnivore reset, and I do it often anyway, and I don't use cheese as a replacement for my former sugar addiction. I'm very careful about those things. So I hope this makes sense. I'm not judging you, and I'm so happy you're on Dirty Carnivore and doing great, and that's so much better than doing the standard American diet. And it's like when I tell people to include, if they're addicted to Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke or whatever it is, include that in. Just start eating the right foods, and then you can slowly take away those things that will help you get to the next level of your wellness. I hope that helps. All the love.